Hello everyone. In this video, I will educate you how to use canva.com. The first step is that you have to log in into canva.com. In order to log in into canva.com, you have two options. The first option is that you have the sign up option, and the second option is to log in. If you are new to canva.com, you can click the sign up option and you can create your account for canva.com. If you are an existing user of Canva, you can do it by going to login option and you can log in into your account. Once you log in into your account, you will see a home page that is similar to this one. On the left side, you have different options available, and on the left top corner, you have also different options available. In order to create a basic infographic, you have to click on the Create a Design option. After you click on the Create a Design option, you will see all these options available in order to create an infographic. If I select a postcard for the purpose of this video, I will click on this option. And now you can see that I have a plain postcard available on my screen. On the left side of the screen, there are different options available that I can include in my postcard. If I want to upload a file, I will go to the upload option. And from here, I can upload an image, I can upload a video, I can also upload an audio file. The second option is that I can include a photo in my postcard by clicking on the photos option. Inside the photos, there are different options available. Also, if I want to search a specific photo, I can do that by typing in the search box. In order to select a photo, you have to go to the photo and you have to click on it. And now you can see that I have this picture on my slide. And I can resize it by clicking on any corner of the picture. So now I have a picture that I want to have on my postcard, so I can now apply different effects to it. So as you can see, there are different options available to apply the effects. And if I select the effect that is sliced, you can see that it has now been applied to my image. The second option is that I can apply a filter to my image by going to the filter option. And there are so many options available in order to apply a filter. So if I select a selfie filter, it will be appearing on my image. The third option is that I can adjust my image. So now I can see that what is the brightness, what is the contrast, what is the saturation, and all these things that I can do in order to edit and in order to change my image. The next option is that I can crop my image. So once I am done with cropping my image, I can select done and I can be ready with my cropped image. And the last option is that I can flip the image by clicking on the flip option. Once I click on the flip option, there are two options available. So if I want to flip it vertically, I will select this option. And now as you can see, it has been flipped vertically. If I want to apply an element to my postcard, I will select the element option. And I can select any element that I want in my postcard. So if I select this one, I will select this. And now you can see I have my element on my slide and I have these options of different colors that I can choose. And I can always crop the element and I can also flip it by selecting these options. The next option is that I can add some text to my postcard by clicking on the text option. So if I want to add a heading or a subheading or anything else, I can select the respective option. And I can also select the different combinations that are already sitting inside canva.com. In order to select a text, I need to select the text. And now you can see that it has appeared on my postcard option. The next option is that I can include a video in my postcard by going to the video option. And I can include a video by clicking on the video. And now I have the video in my postcard. And I have the options to crop the video and I have also the option to flip it and to edit it. The next option is that I can apply different backgrounds by clicking on the background option. So if I want to include a background that I really like, I can select the background. And now you can see that it has been applied to my postcard. Inside the animation option, there are different options available. The options that do not have a yellow sign with them, they are available to be used by the free version of canva.com. The second option is that we can apply different effects by clicking on the effects option. And the third option is we can apply different filters. And I can also adjust the intensity of my filter. The next option is that I can crop, and the last option is that I can flip it by selecting this option. And it has the same two options of flipping either vertically or horizontally. After background, the next option is of folders. So in this, you can have the folders that you have purchased, that you have liked. You can also have some folders that you have created, but this option comes with the paid version of canva.com. So by this time, we have a basic idea of how to create a basic infographic using canva.com website. So now we can explore that how can we share the infographic that we have created by clicking on the share option. Once we click the share option, we can type the name or we can type the email addresses. This is the first option available. The second option available is that we can share a link that will allow the person to edit it, and we can do it by copy link. We can click on the copy link option, and now this link has been copied in order to be edited by the other users. In order to view this link, we will open a new window in the web browser. And we will paste the link that we copied. This is basically how the infographic will appear in the edit option, which allows the user to edit it and to add their own elements in the infographic piece. And if we go back now to our original infographic, so now if we click on this option, we have another option available with our free option template, that is to share a link to view only. So if we click on this option and we copy the link and we go back to a new window in our web browser and we copy the link that we just copied. So now you can see that in this option, the user can only view the infographic, but they do not have the opportunity to edit it. The last part of our today's session is focused on how you can download the infographic as a PDF file. We can download it as a PDF file by clicking on the download option. And here we have different options available. So we have to click on this arrow and we have to select PDF print. Once I have selected the PDF print option, I can download the infographic. And then I can click on this arrow and I can select the first option that is open. And now I can see the PDF file that I selected to download for my infographic. So this ends today's video that was focused on providing an overview of canva.com and how you can use it to create a basic infographic for your assignment. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.